The time is 8:50 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, February 7th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, February 7th, 2018. Good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning, February the 7th, 2018. It is 8:50 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning. Top story of the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning is why Trump's military parade won't be like the one in France. Senate nears 2-year deal suspended at the DMZ. Current reunification seems like an uphill hospital tax for these Peace Olympics. Falcon, heavy into the world of Thunder carrier SpaceX ammunition in orbit. Syria war, Israel strikes Damascus military complex. Germany coalition talks. Merkel's conservatives and SPD clinch deal. Stunning new pictures show that a scope of the Chinese building in the South China Sea. In a weak position, UK's may see post-Brexit trade deal with China. Cornell fraternity under fire for pig roast sex contest. A 11-year-old boy dies while safe in front of icy pond in Queens, New York. FBI loves latest text message about who wants to know everything. Border Patrol agent killed in West Texas died from bloodhead injuries in autopsy showed. Vice President Mike Pence visited Japan's defense ministry and said that the Trump administration planned the toughest sanctions ever placed on North Korea. At least 6 people have been killed and 250 in Japan. Magnitude 6.4 earthquake that hit Taiwan, officials said Wednesday. An American soldier was found dead near a train station in Germany, the U.S. Army said on Tuesday. Las Vegas police are asking for help from the public asking for surveillance video from the areas of 4 recent shootings which left 2 people dead. A 22-year-old former college student from Queens, New York was sentenced to 18 years in prison on federal terrorism charges, the Department of Justice announced. Cost of proposed Attleboro High School explained. For Mansfield MS patient, no mountain too high. Attleboro High School hold a mock trial after arrest of the suspect. When Mansfield resident Joel Devine was running the surface of the Marine Corps in Hawaii last time, he wondered what kind of keepsake he could give his fellow platoon members were soon to be deployed in South Korea. In Seacock, search begins for a new school superintendent. Seacock election heated up. North Attleboro superintendent gets high marks from school committee. North Attleboro struggling to fill RTM seats. In Attleboro, a man suspected her house breaks was rained Tuesday connected to 4 in the same day in Norton, some of which homeowners chased out the intruder. Vladimir Konokov, 39, of Norton Glen Apartments, pleaded in Attleboro District Court on the 4 courts today to unarmed burglary and larceny in a building and 1 count on the larceny motor vehicle. He is being held in jail without bail as a dangerous person related to armed burglary case pending in Fall River Superior Court. Steve Winter resigns from company amid sexual misconduct allegations. For the first time in a decade, this whole industry is shrinking and calm returns to global markets, but Wall Street set to drop as take a look at the stocks now. Up 567.02 points at 24,912.77. SP 5 up 46.20 points at 2695.14. And Nasdaq up 140.36 points at 7115.88. Gentleman, and DNA shows early Britain had dark thin. World's largest mercury reserve found underneath Arctic permafrost, and climate change will release it all. A flat earther in California finally tried to fly away his rockets in even the night. Sad to say, Earth's atmosphere is raining viruses and bacteria down on the entire planet. Pence by food deaths rise by 2,000. A compounds and herbal supplement of Cartoma operates, FDA said. Publix reverses will cover HIV preventive drug for workers. Peter Chill News Time is 8:54 on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for a sports report. The Dalton Lancers girls basketball team behind Meg Nichols 24 points and Abby Fields 18 points dispatch the Bellingham Blackhawks 56-47, while the boys basketball team of the Dalton Lancers fell to the Bellingham Blackhawks 70-50. Boston Bruins defeat the Detroit Red Wings 3-2, while the Boston Celtics fall to the Toronto Raptors in Toronto 111-91. Foxborough Police issued an update on Rob Berkeley and Rob Gronkowski's home. The Colts get stunned by Josh McDaniels. Now what? Well, some team Twitter accounts are getting suspended before and on National Signing Day, and how Chris has put his industry change the Knicks' future. And tonight, the North Leinster Ice Hockey team will game against the Denver Mariners game time 8 o'clock at Foxborough Sports Center, while the Boston Bruins will be taking on the New York Rangers game time 8 o'clock at Madison Square Garden. Peter Childers' time is 8:55 on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for a traffic and transit report. Let's start off on the MBTA with our Middleborough train 005, 824 from substation Auburn, 10 minutes past between substation of Middleborough to the train traffic, and Needham train 606, 802 from Needham Access Port Top New First Sales, and it's 50-20 minutes past due to a mechanical issue, and the ferries they are looking at. Okay. Looking at the highways and byways of New England, down the 95, and a southbound side by the intersection 146 up. It's a little slow in the intersection, but otherwise, it is looking good in Rhode Island, 95 on the southbound side. Little slow before 295 in North Attleboro. Southeast of Massachusetts highways are looking good. 20 at the northbound side. Little slow before the Bourne Rotary. 93 at the 95 at the north. Southern Expressway at the northbound side. Little slow First Brook Parkway in Quincy. Southern Expressway at the northbound side. Little slow to the Dorchester stretch. Mass Pike eastbound side. Little slow between Newton Corner all the way down the All-Smart tolls. 93 to both ends of downtown Boston is backed up. 93 to southbound side, so between Somerville and Zankenbridge to downtown Boston. Route 1 and southbound side, Lewis around Route 93 in Boston. 120 at the northbound side, so between Redden and Linfield. Central and western Massachusetts highways are looking good, except the Mass Pike eastbound side, little slow around Route 20 Westfield. Merritt Parkway westbound side is backed up between Fairfield down to Westport. And 95 at the northbound side, little slow Sanford stretch. Highways and byways, New York City are slow go. And Interstate 89, southbound side, also New London, Connecticut, and Interstate 89, southbound side, little slow around upstate Vermont, and Interstate 87, southbound side, little slow around Champlain, New York, and Arborwood 59 on the northbound side, so it's Quebec headed towards Montreal. And highways and byways dominating vicinity are slow go. Peter Childers' time is highways and byways Albany are looking good. Peter Childers' time is 8:57 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for a weather report, and taking a look at the radar satellite loop that shows snow stretching from western Massachusetts, western Connecticut, and stretching as much of New York State and Pennsylvania and northeastern Ohio and central, and it's snowing along the I-71 corridor from Columbus down to Cincinnati, and it's sleeting and snowing around Louisville. And it's raining down around Pittsburgh and much of West Virginia, and down around all the way down to southeastern portions of Texas. And sleeting from western Maryland and down around northeastern portions of Maryland and down around the Philadelphia and vicinity, and down around Trenton, New Jersey, and it's raining down around central Jersey coast. And snowing from much of New York State, Pennsylvania, northeastern portion of Ohio, and southeastern Michigan from Detroit, Ontario from Toronto to Ottawa, and snowing on up state direction and northeastern portions of Vermont. Okay, time it is on the Futurecast. Expect the snow to make its way toward central Massachusetts by about 11 o'clock, and then the snow will make its way toward much of southern New England by about 1 o'clock before flipping the rain by about mid-afternoon. In the Boston Providence quarter wall, really sleeting from central and western portions of Massachusetts and over Connecticut, and it'll be flipping up to all rain by about 5 o'clock in southern New England, and the rain will be out of here by about midnight. Heavy rainfall today may lead to localized river and small stream flooding. Alright, Forecast goes like this. For today, snow before 2 p.m., then rain and freeze away between 2 and 3 p.m., then rain after 3 p.m. Patch fog before noon, then patch fog after 2 p.m. Patch and freeze up fog between noon and 2 p.m. Either 43 degrees and calm wind given the east wind 6 miles an hour. Anticipation 100%. Total daytime circulation 1 to 2 inches possible for tonight. Rain may after midnight. Patch fog before 11 p.m. Blow out 24 degrees. South for about 9 to 30 miles. Becoming the northwest at midnight. Winds kick us at 29 miles an hour. Anticipation 100%. New push match between 29 and inches possible for Thursday. Sunday, the most goods go out 31 about 17 degrees. And winds northwest to west about 10 miles an hour. Gusts at 22 miles an hour for Friday. Monday, Sunday, the class come about 34 about 27 degrees. Southwest about 7 miles an hour. Chance of snow Friday night. Anticipation 40%. For Saturday, chance of rain and snow. Before 9 a.m., then a chance of rain after 2 p.m. Class about 47 degrees. Anticipation 40%. For Saturday night, rain likely. Mainly after 8 p.m. Class about 36 degrees. Anticipation 70%. For Sunday, rain likely mainly between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Class about 47 about 28 degrees. Anticipation 45%. For Monday, most of the day podcast for 42 about 25 degrees. And for Tuesday, partly says about 42 degrees. And currently in not net. 901, it is cloudy skies and it's 25 degrees with humidity 88%. And that's going to be for the Peter Chill. Morning news on this. Wednesday morning, February 7th, 2018. I'm Peter J. Whisper. You have a good morning and a good day. To hope you have a good day.